US, California, the first that has been started by Swamiji in 2004. Since then, we have grown into multiple chapters across US. Now we have more than 1,000 kids every year, all across US, and more than 40 chapters. In Bay Area, in Bay Area we have more than 100 kids every year.
Thank you.
And we also limit the number of kids. We don't want to take too many number of kids because we don't want to compromise on the quality of teaching. And all the kids, I hope they enjoyed all the classes so far. And we look forward to see them for the next year and beyond. So, Prajna is part of JET USA programs, and we are part of JET California chapter. So we do multiple events throughout the year. You might have received invitations for all those events. Starting from Goda Kalyanam, from Purnavasam, all the way till Deepavali, we conduct multiple events throughout the year. And this year is special because we are having His Holiness Vijayanath Swamiji visiting US and California. So we are having Swamiji from July 21st to 25th. After 6 years, we are having Swamiji in US. After many requests from various devotees all across US, Swamiji has blessed us to come this year, and we are fortunate to have 4 days for Swamiji staying in California from July 21st to 25th. We will be conducting many public events all across Bay Area in those 4 days, and we are planning for one exclusive interaction session for Prajna kids with Swamiji. So kids will get an opportunity to talk to Swamiji, to ask many questions, to get guidance and get his blessings. And I'm sure they will have a unique experience talking to Swamiji, getting his words directly from him. If we are in India, it's very tough. Among thousands of devotees sitting somewhere in the back, even having a glimpse of Swamiji is getting very difficult. But here we are very fortunate. We will be very close to Swamiji and getting his blessings. So please follow our website jetcalifornia.org for more updates, and our Facebook page JET California and Instagram. So without further ado, let's start the program. We have 3 young volunteers as the MCs, Veda, Vibhav and Anaka. They will be conducting this event today, and let's enjoy the program starting from the bhajans. So let's start the program within a few minutes. Jai Shri Narayana.
My name is Vedic. I am an 8th grader and this is my 9th year of Prajna. I am currently learning chapter 3 of Bhagavad Gita in the Computational Center under Ms. Sreelakshmi, and I am grateful that Prajna has given me this opportunity to anchor tonight's long-awaited annual day. I am incredibly excited to be here, introducing all the amazing acts you get to witness and acknowledge all the students and teachers who put immense hard work and dedication to bring their lessons to life. Jai Shri Narayana.
Jai Shri Narayana. My name is Vibhav, and I am an 8th grader in my 7th year at Prajna. I am currently learning Bhagavad Gita chapter 3 under the guidance of Sreelakshmi. I am excited and eagerly waiting to introduce you all to the events we have today. I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate His Holiness Sri Chinnajir Swamiji on being conferred with the Padma Bhushan Award by the Indian government. With Swamiji's blessing, let us start. I hope you enjoy the show.
Hello, Joshimananda. My name is Ananga Balaji. I'm a 7th grader and I'm in Module 6 program. I'm currently learning Chapter 3 of Bhagavad Gita with Ms. Sreelakshmi. I'm incredibly pleased to be one of your hosts today and eager to present all the acts and performances that all the teachers and students have put their hard work and dedication into. Joshimananda.
To start this amazing program, we will invite all the Prajna Center children on stage to sing a few well-known and beloved bhajans like He Murali Madhava and Govindanama. Bhajans are an essential aspect of the Prajna curriculum, and it gives us the opportunity to sing praises towards the Lord as a community. Every class, before the students disperse towards their respective classes, it is imperative for them to partake in bhajan chanting. This is what makes these bhajans so beautiful, as they are sung nearly every week with vigor and routine. So without further delay, let us welcome the kids to sing for us.
Jai Shri Narayana. Jai Shri Narayana. Radhe Krishna Jai Gopal Nandana Radhe Shyam Hindu Vadana Megasham Nandana Radhe Shyam Hindu Vadana Megasham Keshava Madhava Yadava Nandana Radhe Krishna Jai Gopal Keshava Madhava Yadava Nandana Radhe Krishna Jai Gopal Kaliya Nandana Radhe Shyam Kamsani Shudana Megasham Kaliya Nandana Radhe Shyam Kamsani Shudana Megasham Keshava Madhava Yadava Nandana Radhe Krishna Jai Gopal Keshava Madhava Yadava Nandana Radhe Krishna Jai Gopal He Murali Madhava Radhe Krishna Keshava He Murali Madhava Radhe Krishna Keshava Keshava Madhava Yadava Nandana Radhe Krishna Jai Gopal Keshava Madhava Yadava Nandana Radhe Krishna Jai Gopal Panduranga Radhe Shyam Pandarinatha Megasham Panduranga Radhe Shyam Pandarinatha Megasham Keshava Madhava Yadava Nandana Radhe Krishna Jai Gopal Keshava Madhava Yadava Nandana Radhe Krishna Jai Gopal Bhaktavatsala Radhe Shyam Balagopala Megasham Bhaktavatsala Radhe Shyam Balagopala Megasham Keshava Madhava Yadava Nandana Radhe Krishna Jai Gopal Keshava Madhava Yadava Nandana Radhe Krishna Jai Gopal He Murali Madhava Radhe Krishna Keshava He Murali Madhava Radhe Krishna Keshava Keshava Madhava Yadava Nandana Radhe Krishna Jai Gopal Keshava Madhava Yadava Nandana Radhe Krishna Jai Gopal. Govinda, Pundalikaksha Govinda, Govinda Hari Govinda, Gokula Nandana Govinda, Govinda Hari Govinda.
शिष्टपालक गोविंद कष्ट निवारण गोविंद वरदान गोविंद गोविंद हरि गोविंद गोकुल नंदन गोविंद गोविंद हरि गोविंद वेंकटरमण गोविंद वराहमूर्ति गोविंद गोपी जनप्रिय गोविंद गोवर्धन धर गोविंद दशरथ नर्तन गोविंद दशमुख मर्दन गोविंद पक्षिवाहन गोविंद पांडव प्रिय गोविंद मत्स्य कूर्मधर गोविंद गोविंद हरि गोविंद गोकुल नंदन गोविंद गोविंद हरि गोविंद वेंकटरमण गोविंद वराह नरसिंह गोविंद वामन भार्गव गोविंद बलरामानुज गोविंद हरि गोविंद मधुसूदन हरि गोविंद वेंकटरमण गोविंद सीतानायक गोविंद चित्रपालक गोविंद गोविंद हरि गोविंद गोकुल नंदन गोविंद गोविंद हरि गोविंद वेंकटरमण गोविंद आनंद विमान गोविंद रंगनाथ सख गोविंद दाता पितचर गोविंद पुष्करी प्रिय गोविंद गोविंद हरि गोविंद गोकुल नंदन गोविंद गोविंद हरि गोविंद वेंकटरमण गोविंद गोकुल नंदन गोविंद वेंकटरमण गोविंद। जय श्रीमनारायण।
Thank you. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let's now welcome Module 1 students on stage. This is their first year at Prajna, and they will be presenting the shlokas which they have learned this year as a skit. The first year of Prajna is always a crucial time in the students' lives, as they take their first step into learning our ancient scriptures, stories, and slokas. Since it's their first time performing on annual day, let us welcome them with the enthusiasm and cheer they deserve. Performing now, we have Nandan Satish, Varad Ramanujan Madhabushi, Anushka P. Sanjay, Adya Adhika, Arav Dirab, Kirtana Maruti, Samruddhi Sharma, Sarsa Suresh Murg, Mayuka Madhav, Sushain Anumanchipali, Shri Shruti Kirti Nandagiri, Srinivas Vernikar, and Sanvi Sharma.
Because I think I saw some.
Can I request everybody to please sit down so that everybody else also from the back can enjoy the program. ఇప్పుడు బాగుందా చూడండి కరెక్ట్గానే ఉన్నారు నిల్చున్నారు.
Jai Shrimanarayana, we request all parents to sit down in their chairs and watch the event. Please do not stand up. We are blocking the way for other parents to see the event. Please. Jai Shrimanarayana, we request all parents to sit and watch the program.
consider an event at school. Sanvi has won prizes in school contests including speech, math, essay writing, and is an academic topper too.
Hey, how do you manage to win awards in all categories?
It is all with Narayana's grace and some discipline in life.
What discipline are you talking about? Can you explain?
I start by waking up early.
I find it difficult to wake up early. Tell me more about how you manage to keep up.
As soon as I wake up, I recite shlokas to energize myself. Let me show you.
These two slokas have the mantra to open the treasure chest of joy for the day. Ramanama instills joy and Hari removes all weaknesses and gives energy. With the second sloka, we pray that our hands become powerful tools to earn respect, proper knowledge and money.
I feel that as I heal. Please tell me more.
Then I recite this as I shower.
Yamuna Cheva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalaismi Sanditim Kuru.
This sloka enriches us with all powers of these great rivers: Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari, Saraswati, Narmada, Sindhu, and Kaveri.
I apply tilakam and offer argyam to the sun.
Jagatpate Anukampaya Bhaktya Gahanayam Prasida Om.
We offer water to the sun to purify our body, mind, and soul.
You have me very interested. Tell me more.
I then pray to God to invoke my inner strength and pray to all books which are the source of knowledge.
Kausalyasu Prajna
This sloka invokes the divine energy to help all our activities to be successful. The next sloka is to adore all books which are the primary source of knowledge and is thus equivalent to a guru.
Mangalasasana paraihi madacharya purogamaihi sarvaischa purvair acharyaihi satkutayastu mangalam. I then take tirtham to gain inner strength and peace and avoid any mishap.
Sakala Mrithyuharanam Sarvya Vyadhi Nivaranam Samasta Papaharanam Vishnu Padodakam Shabam.
Additionally, this sloka keeps one away from evil thoughts, eliminating all sins and making me pure.
Before eating, I always recite these two mantras.
Yuktahara Viharasya Yukta Chestasya Karmasu Yukta Sapnava Bodhasya Yogo Bhavati Dukkha. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamastitaha Pranapana Samayuktaha Pachami Annam Chaturvidam.
Our thoughts and activities derive energy from what we eat. The first sloka reminds us that everything be in moderation, and the second sloka is a prayer to the unseen power, Vaishvanara, for good digestion, power, energy, and a long life.
I was afraid that it would be difficult to remember, but with this sequence, I can understand how easy it becomes. Is there one to improve our learning?
Absolutely. For this, whom else we pray to but Lord Hayagriva?
We all want to improve the knowledge we are blessed with. So in order to always keep learning, we wish that everything we gain and all the knowledge we possess should be positive.
I want to learn these shlokas too. Can you please tell me where I can enroll?
Come, why should we delay? I am just headed to my Prajna class. Let me take you. Apadam apahantaram dattara sarva sampadam lokatiramam shriramam bhuyo namamyaham.
What is this shloka for?
I repeatedly pray to Lord Sri Rama to bless my journey of life to always be safe and prosperous.
Disciplined life begins with a good routine. Srinivas has found his way. What are you all waiting for? Enroll if you haven't already.
Is a stotram which provides us with the names of the weapons and some ornaments that the Lord adorns. Meditating on them by chanting this stotram enhances our faith in Lord Srimanarayana. A devotee who chants them all the time strengthens his faith and confidence in the Lord. Let us learn more from this presentation and pray to the Lord to always protect us, his devotees. We now welcome Anish Medicharva, Arna Anirudh, Ameya Manas Vinay, Sai Samadvita Madhav and Abhay. Jai Shri Manarayana.
And also I have a quick announcement. We have wonderful books for sale at the front desk. We have books on Ramanujacharya, his life history, in the cartoon comic book. It's an entire history. Kids can learn the history of the story of Ramanujacharya. And also we have books on Ramayana for kids. So you can purchase those books at the front desk. Along with, we also have Prajna books for just seeing the books. You can see the Prajna 1 to 4 modules and also the Bhagavad Gita. So let's enjoy the remaining program. Jai Shri Manarayana.
Shriman Narayana. My name is Sai Samanvita Madhab. I'm in module 2. I'm going to recite the Chakram and Shankam shlokas from Panchayat Stotram. Jai Shri Narayana. My name is Arna Anuradh and I'm going to recite Hiran Mahi Meru and Raksha Suranam from Panchayuta Stotram.
Jai Shri Narayana. My name is Anish. I'm going to chant 3 shlokas from Panchayuta Stotram. Jai Shri Narayana. My name is Abhay Iyengar. I'm a student of Module 2 and today I'll be reciting the shlokas, the Falashruti and last shloka of Panchayuta Stotram.
Spurat Sahasrarasikaati Tibram Sudarshanam Bhaskara Kotitulyam Surat Visham Surat Visham Prana Vinasi Vishnu Chakram Sadaham Saranam Prapadye. Oh, the divine discus Sudarshana. You're also called as Chakram. You're in the right hand of Lord Vishnu. Your radiance is equal to millions of scorching suns and moon. Vishnu Mukho Tanila Puritasya Yasya Dwani Danava Darpahanta Tam Panshu Janyam Sasikoti Subram Sankam Sadaham Saranam Prapadye. Oh, the divine conch, Panchajanyam. You're in the left hand of Lord Vishnu. The horrifying sound you release blow the hearts of demons into pieces. Hiranmayi Meru Samana Saram Kaumodaki Daitya Kulaika Hantri Vaikunta Vamagra Karabi Vrishtam Kadam Sadaham Sharanam Prabhatye. O Kaumodaki, the divine names, I surrender to you. You are constantly blessed, touching the lower left palm of Lord Vaikuntanatha. You are made of gold. You have all the potency of Mount Meru. You single-handedly get to destroy all the evil forces of demons. I take your shelter. Raksho Suranam Katinograkanta Cheraksharatonita Zittadaram Tunnandagam Nama Hare Pradiptam Khadgam Sadaham Sharanam Pravatye. O Nandaka, the divine sword in the hand of the Lord. You chop off all the strong arrogant necks of the cruel Rakshasas and the Asuras who harass and harm the righteous devotees of Lord and try to accuse the Lord himself. Your sharp edges are shining bright, emitting flames of rain soaked with blood of the wicked. O divine Nandaka, I always surrender to you.
Yajyani Nadas Shravanatsuranam Chetam Snirmukta Bayani Sadhya Bhavanti Daityasni Banavarshi Sargam Sadaham Sharanam Prapadye. O Sargam, the divine bow, the roaring sound of string and the fierce battle between the demons and Devatas. Release Devatas from fear and bless them with the victory. O Sargam, I always surrender to you. Imam Hare Panchama Ayudanam तवं पते द्योनिदिनं प्रपत्ते समस्त दुःखानि भयानि सद्य पापानि नश्यन्ति सुखानि शान्ति. Reciting this valuable Panchayata Stotram about the 5 divine weapons of Lord Sri Hari is a great virtue. वने रणे शत्रुजलाग्निमध्ये यदृजया पत्सु महावयेशो इदं पठं स्तोत्रमनाकुलात्मा सुखी भवेत् तत्कृत सर्वरक्षः. Chanting this stotra in any kind of frightening situation with true faith in Lord will relieve us of all kinds of troubles. Suseka Chakram Sagadasi Sangam Pitamarang Kausavavatsachinham Sriyasamito Ujvala Sobitangam Vishnu Sadaham Sharanam Prapadye. We always surrender to you, Lord Vishnu. Your 5 divine weapons, which are Shanka, Chakra, Gada, Asi Sangam, look like ornaments. You have a great gem in your neck called Kaustubha, and you have a birthmark on your chest called Srivatsam, and your bright yellow silk garments, and your celestial form glows like a dense cloud because of the presence of our divine Mother Lakshmi. जले रक्षतु वाराः स्थले रक्षतु वामनः तव्या नारसिंहश्च सर्वदा पातु केशवः. The avatars of Lord Vishnu protect us from risks in water, on land, and in the woods, and calamities in the 3 worlds. Jai Shri Narayana. Jai Shri Narayana. Jai Shri Narayana.
Chapter 1. They not only learn the slokas but also the meaning and the purport. By listening to the recitation, we can visualize Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. He is dejected upon seeing his grandfathers, teachers, and cousins and does not wish to fight them. Arjuna thinks of giving up, but Lord Krishna reminds Arjuna to do his duty and teaches him the Bhagavad Gita. Our students have been diligently learning the Bhagavad Gita, starting with chapter 1. They not only learn the slokas, but also the meaning and the purport. By listening to the recitation, we can visualize Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. He is dejected upon seeing his grandfathers, teachers, and cousins, and does not wish to fight them. He thinks of giving up, but Krishna reminds him to do his duty and teaches him the Bhagavad Gita. Jai Shri Narayana. Jai Shri Narayana. This skit is about a boy and his college approval. He gets selected, but he hesitates whether he is good enough. His friends help him overcome the situation by referring to Bhagavad Gita as motivation.
Yes, I got into a top college in the state. I am so happy. But at the same time, I worry that my friends will think I'm a nerd and betray them by getting into a good college while they got into small colleges.
Oh, what happened? Were you really upset? Did you get into a bad college?
No, in fact, I got into a really good college. I just worry that I might not be good enough.
Yeah, you're not that great. Remember that time you got an F in math? And that time you got an F in science? Yeah, I think you should decline the offer and join my college.
Hearing this, the boy felt more disappointed and discouraged. Now he really considered leaving.
Why do you look so unhappy? Something happened?
No, it's just I feel like I shouldn't join my college and just attend some other universities. I don't think I can do it.
No, I feel like you should. You have good grades, and at one point the great Arjuna went through this too. He felt hesitant about fighting with his relatives, but he still did it because it was the right thing to do.
What do you mean?
Now we will explain what was said using slokas and their meanings. Drushtvimam svajanam Krishna yuyutsam samupastitam sidanti mama gatrani pipatushpi Nakangshe vijayam Krishna nacha rajam sukhani cha kim no rajena govinda kim bhoge jivitena va Itana hantumichhami natopi madhusudana apitrailokya rajasya heto kinnu mahi krute.
Arjuna could not wage in the war. Arjuna surrendered to Lord Krishna. My Lord Krishna, you shall join all of your devotees. During this war, I'll only feel sorrow after killing all my people. Then, I will surely not enjoy the comforts of the kingdom or all of the entertainment that I'm fighting for right now.
Arjuna changed his mind right at the battlefield. After all that preparation, he hesitated right at the moment when things had to happen. This is not the best action to do at the beginning of the war.
Look at our Acharya and his determination. Despite many hurdles and obstacles, Swamiji accomplished a normal project statue of equality.
The Statue of Equality was built in honor of the 1,000-year anniversary of Ramanujacharya, a great scholar and inspiration for us all.
It is the second largest sitting statue in the whole world.
It is called the Statue of Equality because Ramanujacharya is referred to as the icon of equality, and the statue embodies this idea. It is an incredible place of learning for all.
Let us take the beautiful ideas of equality and learning from this statue and translate it into action.
Wow, that was so inspirational. Now I realize I shouldn't put others down. It hurts their feelings and discourages them.
Wow, I am super sure now. I will definitely attend this college. Bhagavad Gita is really helpful.
So this was our skit on some of the major concepts of Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna Vishada Yogaha. I hope you learned something and most importantly, enjoyed our performance. Thank you for your time and we hope to see you next year. Jai Shri Manaya.
See you guys in
Hello.
Next up, we have Mahi Suman, a student from the Cupertino Center, do a solo dance called Ganesha Kautavam. As a fellow peer, I have never seen a student as dedicated and committed as Mahi is, and she arrives every week to class with a passion for learning about our ancient scriptures. The Cupertino Center is so proud to have a student like her, and we are especially happy that she herself volunteered to dance for us today. So let us welcome Mahi on stage.
Sorry for the confusion. We will start from the main speaker. Actually, she didn't know she started from the phone. Sorry, Mahi. We'll start from the beginning. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Stay there.
Can we all please give Mahi another round of applause for that wonderful dance performance?
Come in the middle.
No, she's.
Next we have a Vishnu Sahasranamam skit. Vishnu Sahasranama is one of the most important scriptures to learn in our entire lifetime. Today, they will be demonstrating a skit for this powerful piece of Sanskritam literature. Without further ado, let us welcome these students on stage. Please give a big round of applause for Ananya Madhubushi, Anirda Badrinath, Ditya Tanvi Vishwa, Ishan Protapalli, Mukta, Ruma Gattam Sai, Sirar Kalluri, Venkatasai Yandapalli, Vidhu and Viva Ji.
I'm so happy to see you all. Welcome, welcome.
We are happy to see you too, Grandma and Grandpa.
What's new? What have you been learning spiritually beside regular school stuff?
We're learning Vishnu Sahasranamam at Prajna.
That's very good.
Grandpa, I have a question. Why did Bhishma speak from a narrow bed? Wasn't he in pain?
He was, but Lord Krishna gave him the strength. He had to answer Yudhishthira's questions. What did Yudhishthira ask?
Yudhishthiro vacha kimekam devatam loke kimvabhyekam parayanam stvam takkam kam achanta prapnayan manavam vashubam kodharmas sarvadharmanam abhavatah paramo mada kimjapan muchyate jantur janma samsara bandhanat.
Yes, so who is the Parabrahman?
Lord Sriman
Good job!
How does Lord Sriman look?
What are the shlokas that you recite after dhyana?
Pado yasya nabhavyat ashranilas chandu suryachanete karna vasa sirodhyar mukamapi dahano yasya vastayam abdihi antastam yasya vishwam suranakaka bhogi gandharvadetyehi chitram ramramyate tam tribhuvanavapusham vishnumesam namami santakaram bhujagasairam padmanabham shivesam vishwataram Gaganasatisham Mekavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalayanam Yogi Vidyaragamyam Vande Vishnum Bhavapayaharam Sarvalokaikanatham.
Yes, he looks resplendent with Shanka and Chakra like described in these shlokas.
How big is the Lord? Is he as big as Pacific Ocean or maybe a black hole?
Do you remember the 4th through 6th shloka?
Yes, Grandpa. Sarva Shivasthanuhu Bhuta Devnidirapyayah Sambhavo Bhavano Bharta Prabhava Prabhurishvaraha Swayam Bhuzamburaditya Pushkarakshu Mahasvanaha Anadi Nidhano Data Vidhata Dhaturuttamaha Aprameyo Rishikesha Padmanabho Amara Prabhu Vishwakarma Manushtvashta Stavishtashthaviro Dhruvaha.
Yes, he is immeasurable. He is also omnipresent. Now do you see how big he is?
Yes, Grandpa.
Does he really know everything? I mean, even my math and science?
Can Can you recite the 18th and 19th shloka?
तस्य लोकप्रधानस्य जगन्नाथस्य भूपते विष्णुर्नाम सहस्रं मे शृणु पापभयापहम् यानि नामानि गौणानि विख्यातानि महात्मनः ऋषिभिः परिगीतानि तानि वक्ष्यामि भूतये.
Yes, he knows absolutely all Vidyas. He knows what you think. He is the wisest of all.
How old is he? Is he going to be there forever?
Yes. Do you remember Shloka 40 and 41?
Yes, Grandpa.
Exactly. He is free from destruction. He is the cause of all the creation. Therefore, he is eternal.
But why should I recite such a big sloka?
Can you recite 4 through 7 from Uttara Pitika?
Dharmati prapnyat dharmam arthati chatmapnyat kaman avapnyat kami prajati chapnyat prajah bhaktimanya sarotaya suchistadkatamanasah sahasram vasudevasi namnam etat prakyate yasa prapnati vipanam yati pradanyameva cha achalan shriyam apnoti shreya prapnoti nattamam Nabhayam kvachid apnoti viryam tejasya vindati bhavatya rogo dhyatiman balarupaganankitaha.
By reciting, you will always be able to make good choices in life, do well in all vidyas, achieve brilliance and prowess and more. Don't you want these?
Yeah, I want them.
But it is really big. How do I say such a big shloka in the morning before school?
You know, somebody asked exactly the same question a long time ago. Do you know who it is?
Who? Goddess Parvati. Do you know that Lord Shiva gave a solution to that problem? Recite Uttara Pitika 27th shloka.
Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattvaryam Rama Rama Rame.
Yes, reciting the shloka thrice is equivalent to saying the entire Vishnu Sahasranam. But of course, you can come back in the evening and recite the entire shloka at leisure.
Would Lord Shivananda really come as soon as we call?
What does the 31st Uttara Pitika shloka tell you?
Paritranaya sadhunam nasaya chaduskritam dharma samstapanartaya sambhavami yuge yuge.
Yes, sometimes he is born as Rama and Krishna to rescue us from dangerous asuras and rakshasas. Other times, he is born into someone that we are not even aware of. He has made countless avatars so far and continues to take them to rescue his devotees.
Now that you all have memorized, you can say it daily in the evening after returning from school. Don't you have 30 minutes for the God who has given us everything?
Next on, we have the Bhagavad Gita Chapter 2 presentation by the Cupertino and Milpitas Centers. Bhagavad Gita is personally one of my favorite scriptures as it is a treasure trove of knowledge, life lessons, and guidance. Now, pop quiz. Do any of you know what the name of chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita is? Correct. Let us welcome these hardworking students on stage. Please give them a round of applause.
My name is Adrit and I'm from Prajna Module 5. Today we will be presenting the 5 levels of service. We will also be presenting one sloka for Bhagavad Gita for each level. We will be presenting the meaning of the sloka, how the sloka is relevant to us. The final thing we will be presenting is how Swamiji is rendering his service to all these levels.
Jai Shriman Narayana. My name is Anand from Module 5, Prajna Co-ordinator.
Jai Shriman Narayana. My name is Hamsa. I'm also from Module 5, Prajna Co-ordinator. I will be talking about the individual levels of service and the family levels of service. I will be chanting slokas 2 and 62 from Bhagavad Gita chapter 2. I will also be talking about how I am rendering the service and how Swamiji is rendering the service.
Jai Shri Narayana. I am Krishna from Module 6, Prajna Milpitas, and I'll be talking about the levels of service of individual and spiritual, and I'll be saying slokas chapter 4, sloka 13, and chapter 3, sloka 30.
I will start with the third level of service to the community. Sloka 40. Neha bhikramana sosti pratyavayo na vidyate swalpamapisya dharmasya trayate mahado bhayat. The sloka means that if when performing duties and service, one should not do carelessly or abandon them in the middle, as such can lead to adverse effects such as obtaining bad karma or encountering evils later in life. However, doing duties with equanimity leads to good effects. Even a little equanimity does a lot of good and does not go to waste. In fact, even a little bit of duty done with equanimity prevents from intense fears of rebirth. These slokas are relevant to me because I can consciously strive to do all of my work with a calm mind and focus on my duties equally, as I know the punishments of not doing so and the rewards if I do so. Swamiji does many things for the community, from healthcare, free food distribution, orphanages, old age homes, and many more. The fourth level of service is to the environment. Sloka 43. Kamatmana swargaparaha janma karma phala pradam kriya visesha bahulam bhogeshwarya gatim prati. During the people who are obsessed with short-term goals and rewards while doing service lose the benefits of performing Vedic duties and will eventually neglect service to others and will not be able to advance spiritually. Such people in the world today exploit the environment and harm others. This is relevant to me because I can remember a lot that short-term rewards and goals aren't all, and to remember service and that there's a higher purpose in doing so.
Swamiji does many things for the environment. And he's created an organization which has many different projects and to help the environment. They have some statistics. They have 600,000 plant saplings distributed and planted, and 27,000 awareness discourses since 1984, and 260 plus areas covered with these awareness discourses. Jai Shri Manana.
Like I said before, I will be presenting the individual levels of service and the family levels of service with Sloka 2 and 3. Sloka 2. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Kutastva Kasmalamidam Vishame Sampastitam Anarijistam Asvargyam Akirti Karamarchana. In this sloka, Lord Krishna tells Arjuna that you should not let your weak-mindedness stop you from doing the right thing. In my personal life, it is hard to resist junk foods and sugary drinks, but I have to remember to drink water and eat healthy. This practice allows me to keep a healthy body. Swamiji is taking care of his body by doing yoga. He is setting a great example to us that our mind and body should work together for a healthy life. Sloka 62. Dhyayato Vishayan Pumsaha Sangaseshu Vajayate Sangat Sanjayate Kama Kamat Krodho Vijayate. In this sloka, Lord Krishna tells Arjuna that you should offer everything to him. That way, you can do your duty without expecting anything in return. I try to do my best in all my classes by focusing my efforts on learning. That way, my parents believe that I will always do my best, and that makes them happy. Swamiji is taking care of people and treating them all like his own family. This causes him to be loved by the people.
I will be going on to my first level of service, which will be about spiritual. My sloka for this is chapter 3, sloka 30. Mayi sarvani karmani sanyasananta chetasaha nirasya nirmamo bhutva yudyasva vigata jwaraha. This is relevant to me because while like Lord Krishna may not face pleasure or pain or those type of emotions, I may face like pain when like I get hit by a rock in my head. My body may face pain, but I try not to let it affect my mind, and so that it only affects my body. I also try and distinguish the difference between my atma, my soul, and my body. Now, my next level of service is individual, and my sloka for this chapter 4, sloka 13. Chaturvanyam maya sushtam guna karma vibhaga saha tasya kartaram apimam vidya kartaram cha avyayam. This is relevant to me because there are certain types of foods that can make you feel different emotions like anger or like drowsiness, like things like that. I try and eat the proper types of food so I do not get these emotional imbalances and can remain calm. Swamiji is rendering service for this one because Swamiji is helping us eat the proper type of food by telling us to eat sattvic foods. And Swamiji is rendering service for spiritual because Swamiji is creating many different temples and other things like that to help us distinguish the difference between our body and our soul. And is also helping us to Prajna.
I will be talking about the spiritual level of service. I will be talking about the spiritual level of service too. I will be chanting sloka 25. Avyaktoyam achintoyam avikaryoyam uchyate asmad evam viditvainam na anusochitam arhasi. In this sloka, we learn that the soul cannot be reached by any human being. It cannot be reached by any senses, and you cannot picturize it. It is impossible to see, and the only reference to it is in the Holy Vedas. This, you can attain the blissful state. This sloka is relevant to me because I know I am not the soul. This body was given the name Adrit, but that does not mean I am Adrit. I am the soul, and I am interchangeable. Swamiji renders his service to this level by giving people a Shakti mantra. He is a fully realized soul who helps people realize that they are not the body but the soul. This is how he renders his service to these levels. As you can see, you should always remember that the body is not the soul. Swamiji has gotten the Padma Bhushan Award for giving very high service to all of these levels, as he is a very great role model for all of us. Jai Shri Manarayana.
Jai Shri Manarayana.
Thank you for that great presentation. Our next act is a performance on the story of Hayagriva. Hayagriva is an avatara of Lord Vishnu. He is worshipped as the god of knowledge and wisdom, and is in the form of a human body with the head of a horse. Please enjoy the following performance. We now welcome on stage Nikhil R. Sanjay, Sriranga Sai Rajkumar, Aditi Ramagiri, Sankalp Mukamala, and Vashisht Gudda. Thank you.
But do you know the story behind say, chant Hayagriva Stotram for good knowledge. But do you know the story behind how Lord Hayagriva took his avatar? Let me tell you, because it all began with me, Brahma. At the time of creation, Lord Sriman Narayana was instructing me on the Vedas. But I was not a good student at that time. I was not paying attention. Let me continue now, Lord Brahma. After all, we were the affected ones. I am one of the Veda Purushas. I am one of the Vedas that took a human form as the Lord was instructing Brahma. Together we are 4 Veda Purushas and represent Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Atharvana Veda, and Yajur Veda. To not listen to one's guru is a great sin because Lord Brahma did not pay attention. Two demons, Madhu and Kaitaba, emerged and tried to steal us.
Wait! This is the part of the story only I should say. I am the demon Kaitava, and along with my brother Madhu, we stole these Veda Purushas. These Veda Purushas fought with us, but they were no match. We took them to the underworld, Rasatala, leaving Brahma in his old world.
It is true. My ignorance caused me to lose the light of knowledge. My world was plunged in darkness. I prayed to the Lord again and performed a great yajna to be blessed with knowledge again.
Brahma's sincere prayers moved me. I took pity on Brahma and took this avatara of Hayagriva, the divine horse-necked form. I then went to the Satala and neighed loudly. My devotees say that my name resembles the music of Samaveda. However, for the wicked demons, my name caused untold horror. In their fear, they ran away. I then rescued the Veda Purushas and emerged from the fire out of the yajna Brahma was performing. I then blessed Brahma with the divine knowledge of the Vedas again.
Meanwhile, the demons who had run away previously came and searched for the Veda Purushas in Risatala. After not finding them there, they came searching for them and entered my abode, Vaikuntha. Even after seeing that I am Mahavishnu, the Purusha challenged me to fight and ended abusing their lives. But whether in knowledge or in ignorance, they came to my abode searching for me. How could I ignore them and granted them moksha?
Our Savior Narayana is the ocean of compassion. In your foolish acts caught us salvation, because we were killed by his merciful hands. Whoever goes to him, even if that person is the most ignorant being, will be received with the Lord's compassion and grace.
That is true. Meanwhile, as Brahma obtained the Vedic knowledge, after so much struggle, he was able to retain this forever. That is why it is said that nothing should be taught without being requested.
My beloved devotee Vedanta Desika composed the marvelous Hayagriva Stotram on my divine form. The Stotram has 33 verses explaining the significance of my avatar. The whole divine world of the Devas has 33 divisions. Similarly, the total number of letters in the holy Ashtakshari and Dhyaya mantra is also 33. The divine energy of each letter was embedded by Sri Vedanta Desika in each verse. This great sutra grants great eloquence and powerful speech.
As I emerged from the holy fire of Yajna on Shravana Purnima day, that day is considered my birthday. Whoever prays to me, especially on that day, I remove all obstacles and bless those beings with great knowledge. Let all scholars and students chant the powerful verses of my stotra composed by Vedanta Rishika. They will be blessed by me with a great powerful and eloquent speech.
लक्ष्मी संस्कृत बक्षसे मधुपासाय हयग्रीवाय मंगलम श्री हयग्रीव परब्रह्म
pandemic, all Prajna centers were conducting online and in-person classes. We do have students from Las Vegas and Colorado attending online sessions. It is amazing to see how Prajna's guidance extends beyond Bay Area, educating our youth nationwide to worship your own and respect all. They will be reciting Shri Haigriva Stotrams, so please welcome Srinidhi and Shri Medha online to chant for us.
Jai Shrimanarayana, Om Asmadgurubhyo Namaha. Hi, my name is Srinidhi. And my name is Srinidhi. Together we live in Las Vegas and are learning the Hayagriva Stotram in Prajna Module 3 in the Fremont Mission Center. Jnananandamayam Devam Nirmalaspatikakratam Adaram Sarva Vidyanam Hayagrivamupaasmahe Nisantu me deva sadatvatiyah Dayadarangangshirakatakshah Shodreshu pamsam amritam sharantim Saraswatim samshritakamadhenam. I am going to recite Sloka 9. To recite this sloka to attain a high position at work and to live a prosperous life. Vidarkadolam vivadoya sattve Puruhaspatam Partiyasirastvam Tene Videva Turase Suranam Asprishadolaitam Madirajam. Lord Hayagriva is full of radiance. He removed the wavering and unstable thoughts of sage Puruhaspati and helped him to win over bad qualities, such as anger, and blessed him with Tattvagana. The tranquil state of mind, with the divine knowledge gained by his grace, he was able to guide the Devatas to maintain their job peacefully, without any disturbance. Lord Hayagriva, please bless us with a similar state of mind to the fruit of steady success. I will be reciting Shloka number 11. Yanmulamidruk pratibhati tattvam Kyamulamamnaya mahadrumanam Tattvena jananti pisutta sattvaha Tvamaksharam matrukam te. The enlightened and wise have realized that all animate and inanimate objects in this creation have emerged from the syllable of the divine sound Om. The universe consists of Brahmanas and Prameyas. Brahmanas is the whole Vedic literature that elucidates all of the objects. Prameyas means that all the objects that can be perceived as celestial beings, such as rocks, trees, etc. Similarly, the entire literature originates from the divine syllable A, and finally dissolves in it, are eternal and inseparable. They are called Akshara Matra. Akshara means indestructible, and Matruka means source. The enlightened sages and wise have established that Lord Hayagriva is the real meaning of the letter A. This class helped me learn the Hayagriva Stotram, and I wouldn't be able to do it without the teacher, so I wouldn't be able to learn the meanings, and I wouldn't be able to pronounce it correctly. This class has taught me how to understand the importance of Lord Hayagriva, as well as his radiance. Jai Shrimanarayana.
Jai Shrimanarayana. We have seen two wonderful kids who learned all the slokas, Hayagriva Stotram from Las Vegas. They joined for the entire year. They took classes. Even sometimes some of the kids we feel that we should go to class or not, but they joined every class for the entire year. They learned Hayagriva Stotram and they wanted to participate in this annual day event, so they recorded from there. Congrats to all those two kids. Jai Shrimanarayana.
That was a great performance of Hayagriva Stotram by Srinidhi and Sri Medha. Next, we have a presentation from the VT Seva team, which stands for Volunteering Together for Service. VT Seva is a volunteer-driven, non-profit sister organization with thousands of volunteers worldwide who participate in community activities, environmental causes, along with supporting the visually challenged and tribal schools.
Hi everyone, my name is Anya Gadkari. I'm the president of VT Seva of the Youth Board, and these are the co-presidents, Sri Teja.
Hi everyone, my name is Sri Teja. I'm in 10th grade. Just a quick side note, I've been doing Prajna since I was 5 years old, and ever since last year I was a teacher aide, and I have to say that Prajna really helped me. It was a great program for character development, and I learned a lot of Vedic slokas and our Indian history, and now I'm going to be presenting about, or all of us are going to be presenting about VT Seva, which I encourage all of you children to join after you finish Prajna.
Hello, my name is Parth Ganga. I'm the co-vice president of VT Seva Bay Area with Sri Teja. So I'd just like to say a few words about VT Seva. It's had a really big impact on my life as it has given me a new support system that I can lean on. And it's given me a lot of friendships that I've made with these two right here as well. So I'm super grateful for that, and it has taught me the actual meaning of service. And yeah, just thankful to VT Seva as a whole.
And I said my name was Anya. I too have been doing Prajna for many years. When I was younger, Prajna was my first introduction to the world of giving back to my community and service. And I got actually introduced to VT Seva through Prajna class. And I can say that VT Seva, like Parth and Sri Teja have said, it's been a fundamental change in my life, and it's been such an important part of my life, and it's taught me values and it's given me experiences that I would have never gotten otherwise. So VT Seva stands for Volunteering Together for Service, and it's a global youth-driven non-profit organization, and we have over 75,000 volunteers globally. One of our key tenets is to foster leadership skills in youth, and we focus on giving a brighter future to the youth that volunteer with us and the people that we help. Next slide, please. VT Seva has three main pillars, or three main areas of services. They're human services, health services, and environmental services. So the first pillar is human services. So in human services, the goal is to provide humanitarian aid for anybody who needs it. Typically, we have monthly activities such as packing food for the homeless. We also have raft, during which we package materials for school teachers. And then there's also activities like burrito wrapping, and annually we have the VT Seva Holiday Food Drive, during which we all collect foods, non-perishables, and donate that to food banks.
Next, let's talk about health services. We established this branch in 2020, which was the year of the pandemic. So we've had monthly webinars that invited physicians, doctors, Zumba instructors, Bollywood dance instructors, and we've gotten really great feedback. And now that we're in person, we've established events like the walkathon, which we'll talk about later, and we've done blood drives in the past as well. And yeah.
So our next category that I'll be talking about is environmental services. So environmental services is just a branch where we try to raise awareness and help the community in terms of helping the environment, raising awareness about the issues that we have in society. So some examples of activities that we hold in environmental services include Adopt a Creek, Adopt a Street, and we're working on a green initiative this year, which is basically just raising awareness about the environment itself in a more specific way. And we also recently introduced a new activity, which is known as the composting activity, where anyone can do at home, and they can take any fruits or vegetables or scraps that they have at home and create compost, and for that they're able to complete that activity. So in my opinion, my favorite activity for environmental services is our city forest. That's because it's it was one of the activities that I went to with so much excitement as it opened my eyes to how to plant new trees. And it also, I was able to do that while working with a lot of my friends as well, so it was a very fun experience. So yeah, environmental services, that's what it was.
Now let's talk about VT Seva's main pillars. I'll go over the first two. The first pillar is empowering the visually challenged. So VT Seva raises funds for a school called Netra Vidyalaya located in Hyderabad, which is a school for visually challenged children. So these blind children who are neglected in their daily lives have come to this school to now have new opportunities to use computer software that they would not have used before. And now they're securing jobs in tech, healthcare, and their lives have been completely transformed. The next pillar is raising funds for the tribal children. So I also went to the tribal school in India, in the village of Alampalli. From Hyderabad, it's about like 7 hours of a drive, and it's located deep in the Adilabad forest. And all of the children are very nice, and before the school was built, it was actually a very dangerous area with local Naxalites basically terrorizing the area. And now, instead of guns that these children are holding books now due to our Swamiji and VT Seva's funds. And these tribal children are also in a lot of opportunities as well, such as sports, dance, performing arts. And it's all due to VT Seva's great volunteer base and the funds that we raise. So moving on to the next pillar.
The next pillar we have is women's cancer awareness. So breast cancer is one of the leading causes of death in women, and India has one of the highest rates of breast cancer in terms of the different countries. So one of VT Seva's main goal is to raise funds to help raise awareness for it, and also to help get them treatment. And VT Seva hosts annual events for women's breast cancer awareness, and we have been able to help millions of women, and it's one of our most impressive initiatives, and we've been able to get many women health care and get the treatment that they need. The last pillar we have is environmental and disaster recovery. So essentially what this is providing humanitarian aid to whenever there's a natural disaster, such as the California wildfires or the Nepal earthquake. We would all come together and try to raise funds and do fundraisers to help donate, whether it's supplies or money, to these different affected areas and help them recover and rebuild. And that's one of all of our pillars that we have at VT Seva.
So next I'll be talking about accomplishments we have made in the past year as an organization. So there's three main categories for this. There's volunteering, service hours, and finally fundraising. So first I'm going to talk about volunteering. So these are just some stats that we've had for 2022. We have increased in youth volunteers from 101 to 138 youth volunteers, and I'm pretty sure that's in help because of our volunteer outreach team from the last year, as we've reached out to so many new volunteers, and our youth leaders are a huge part of that for getting their friends to sign up, and it shows the true meaning of community in VT Seva. So next I'll be talking about service hours. So as a whole organization in Bay Area, we have completed 3,529 hours of volunteer service by 110 volunteers. So this just shows how the dedication that volunteers put in each and every weekend to make it to their activities and understand and develop the true meaning of a service mindset. So the last category we'll be talking about here is fundraising. So in 2022, in total, we have raised $80,000 to support 219 students on their education, and we have also provided some money to food banks and food drives with 1,300 pounds of food. So as a whole, VT Seva, we think VT Seva has done great things this year, and we plan to do way more in the following year, and we encourage many of you guys to sign up. So next, I'll be talking about the Netra students' accomplishments. So as Sreelakshmi mentioned, these students have been successful in sports and many activities. So for example, they've gotten many medals at the Indian Open National Para Athletics. They've also competed in Braille competitions, and they've also won AP state level championships. So this just shows, even with the difficulty that these children are facing, they're still able to achieve so many great things, and that just confirms the bravery that they have. And as an organization, all we can do is just to hope that they're doing better and provide the resources they need to succeed.
So now let's talk about some of our annual big events. So one of the ones we're going to talk about, and more in depth later, is our walkathon. Our walkathon is something that we started somewhat recently, but the goal of the walkathon is to raise awareness for mental health, particularly in teenagers. And mental health is an extremely relevant issue at the moment. A lot of people are struggling with it, and it's only just now come to be more accepted as a topic to talk about. And the walkathon is our way of spreading awareness and encouraging more people to talk about this subject so that it's not taboo. And we were able to all walk together as a group, and it's not only a time of bonding and fun with your friends, but you're also getting exercise out of it. You learn about mental health. We always have guest speakers of psychiatrists and psychologists who have experience in the field. So this way we're able to learn about mental health, talk about it, and still have fun while doing it. The next thing we're going to talk about is the PVSA Awards. So globally in 2022, BT Seva volunteers received 250 Presidential Service Awards for volunteering, which are really good numbers. Yeah, let's give an applause for that. Here in the Bay Area, we actually had 22 volunteers receive Gold Presidential Service Awards, which means that they did between 100 to 200 hours of service, which for kids is a big commitment, especially if they're in high school and they have all of the other studies going on. They still committed 200 hours to volunteering. We also had, I think, 3 silver medals and 5 bronze medals, which is, again, huge numbers for kids who are both in school and also participating in volunteer activities. It just shows all of our dedication to our community, and it's a really impressive initiative. Now you guys can talk about that.
So next, I think 2 weeks or a week ago, we hosted our 2023 annual walkathon, and as we see it, it was a great success as we raised so much funds for tribal children back in India, as we talked about. So there's so many pictures about volunteers walking, a picture with our youth leaders, and I believe this is a very joint event, and we hosted many speakers who instilled information on mental health in us, and yeah, just again, it was a great community event, and it was probably one of my favorite events of the year as it brought everyone together as one community.
Yeah, more about the walkathon. We've had more than 80 people come out to show and support for mental health awareness, which is a great accomplishment. We've also had our chief guest speaker, who was the director of mental health at El Camino Hospital, come and talk about the implications of stress and rejection as people have college acceptance and rejection letters. And overall, it was a great event. We hope to have more events like this in the future, and if you have any questions, ask one of us about how to give back to our local community. And yeah.
So finally, we just want to end it off by saying that Prajna, as an organization, Jet USA, and BT Seva are sister organizations, so we interact a lot with each other. And for all the Prajna students here today, you've all done an amazing job with your skits and reciting slokas, and we would absolutely love for you all to come out and join BT Seva, as it'll help you learn about community values, you can hang out with your friends, you get a lot more experiences, you get to meet new people, and overall it's just a really wonderful experience, and it'll help you as you go through school to just have that core friend group to come back to. So is everyone excited to join BT Seva? Yay! Thank you all.
Jai Shri Narayan, everyone. Can we give a big round of applause to all these kids? I just wanted to applaud that whatever each presentation that these kids have done, It's really, really wonderful. I had goosebumps watching some of the numbers and stats here. One thing I wanted to share to all of you here is, these are the kids who were part of Prajna. As you can see, they were all 5-year-olds when they joined Prajna. And now 10 years later, they are able to talk about community at large and how you can help others in our community. So what we wanted to talk about today is VT Seva as a sister organization of JET and Prajna. We want all these kids to be part of VT Seva, and most of the teachers and also parents, they come and ask me, how do I get involved? When should I come and join, Prajna kids into VT Seva? So as soon as you're 10 years old, you can come and join VT Seva, and it's very easy. All our events are during Saturdays and Sundays, and most of them, I think, in the mornings or in the afternoon. So it's very, very easy to come to VT Seva activities. As you know, you can just learn how you can help the community at large. So we definitely encourage all of you to be part of that, and I think Madhuji and Sreelakshmi ji can give more information as to how you can come and participate. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think we wanted to show 1 or 2 minute video. If you could, take a look at it. Thank you.
Allambali is a remote. All these students come from tribal communities where even basic infrastructure doesn't exist. The majority of India's tribal communities live in extremely remote places with no hospitals and no clean water. Here's the impact that Jir Gurukulam has on the kids. The children are now enjoying the shelter of Jir Gurukulams, permanent structures instead of thatched huts. Children who were only able to speak in local dialects are now able to communicate in English. Kids now get to eat nutritious and wholesome food, which was once only a dream. More good habits that they learn at the school. The tribal communities around Allambali at one time were very vulnerable to having their children join extremist organizations for the lack of better opportunities. Now imagine how far these children have come thanks to Jir Gurukulam tribal schools. They get admitted into prestigious colleges, and they achieve the highest academic ranks in the entire state and win merit scholarships. If not for these tribal schools supported by VT Seva, each and every one of these kids would be herding cattle or working as daily wage laborers or housemaids. Let's all support VT Seva so all these children can have a better future.
Jai Shri Manarayana. Hope you enjoyed the VT Seva presentation by our kids. And if you have any questions regarding VT Seva or Prajna, you can approach one of us. Thank you all for actually being patient and watching and encouraging our kids. All these kids throughout the year, we have been actually following hybrid model this year. So it's been real challenging to conduct these performances. I know all the teachers and parents and students have really worked hard. So I request your patience for a few more minutes. We have just a couple more programs. After that we have a group picture and prize certificate distribution. So I appreciate all of you to please take prasadam and then only leave. I request all of you to please be seated. We have 2 more items for today, 2 more performances, and a couple of our parents want to share their experiences with Prajna. And actually, if any one of you feel like sharing more experience of yours with Prajna, please come forward and so that you can inspire everybody else. And also we request all of you, one more announcement, we request all of you to please enroll for Prajna for the next year. and we will be having in-person classes this time. So we will be sharing all the details with you guys, but please make a note of enrollment for next year also. I request Priya ji to please come over and share her experience, and she has been actually very dedicated Prajna teacher from Cupertino. Priya ji.
Jai Shri Narayana. My name is Priya. I teach Vishnu Sahasranamam and this is my 6th year at Prajna. I didn't start off as a teacher. During my first year, I just taught my kid and did my errands. After finishing my errands, I would pick up my kid and go home. This is how it was. And then the second year, I helped a little bit more. And then the third year, I started teaching stories. And I think that is the power of satsang. I got involved a little bit more and more. And with my kids, I also learned the shloka. And then the following year, I taught Hayagriva Stotram, module 3. And then subsequently, I've been teaching Vishnu Sahasranama. So I'm so blissful and I feel grateful to be a part of the satsang called Prajna. And it's just not the shloka, it's also the stories that teaches Matri Devo Bhava, Pitri Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atiti Devo Bhava, from Upanishad stories. So I think there is no better way to teach our kids, to explain to them what they do, why they do. I'm so glad to be part of this Prajna group, and this is my experience, this is my blissful experience that I wanted to share. Do any of you want to share your experience?
Thank you, Priya ji. I request Geeta Krishnan ji. Actually, I want to mention a few words about Geeta Krishnan ji because he was bringing his kids for. He was. Hello, Jai Shri Manal. Yeah, I want to make a special mention of Geeta Krishnan ji. Actually, he used to bring his kids to Evergreen initially, and after that then he continued to bring his kids to Cupertino. Actually, Veda, who is one of the MC, she has been the module 1 kid in Evergreen. So we have such wonderful, inspiring Prajna parents supporting our program. So I encourage all of you. Jai Shri Narayana. Thank you, Geeta Krishnan.
Jai Shri Narayana. We have been part of the Prajna family for the past 9 years. Thanks to this wonderful and spiritual family, we are blessed to have our 2 children learn the basics of our great sampradayam that our beloved and compassionate acharyas have bestowed upon us. Despite being far away from our Bharata Varsha, our children get to know our cultural roots, traditions, way of life that our acharyas have taught us to realize the nature and purpose of birth as humans. Thanks to Prajna, my children frequently ask me questions about our sampradayam, which sometimes even challenges my understanding and furthers my spiritual growth. Programs like the annual day gives them a platform to showcase what they've learned while also inculcating in them a sense of discipline, which is important to further your knowledge. I'm certain that with this foundation they've received in Prajna, they'll be motivated to apply what they've learned, develop a well-rounded personality, and realize the greatness of a sampradayam and the benefits it can confer for our humanity. A very big thanks to all the Prajna teachers for helping us to get to where we are. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Geeta Krishnan ji, for the valuable words and feedback about Prajna. Next program announcement.
Our next act is a skit on Jagadguru Sri Ramanujacharya presented by kids from San Jose Prajna Center. As you may know, we recently celebrated the 1006th Tirunakshatra, which is celebrated as the Day of Equality. Let us learn more about our Sri Ramanujacharya as we enjoy the skit. Please now welcome Vashisht Vishnu Kudla, Mugdha Sri Kudla, Sahasra Vasi Reddy, Advait Raghu, Avyan Reddy Linganagari, Tisha Sri Madhurakavi, Piyusha Rapulu, Puneet Ramanujan Rapulu, Shruti and Kedar.
Jai Shri Narayana, Sruti. How are you? What are you doing this weekend?
Jai Shri Narayana Kedar. I'm good. Over this weekend, I will be reading and learning about this great saint named Ramanujacharya.
Who is this great saint? Can you talk a little bit more about him?
Ramanujacharya is a Sri Vaishnava saint born about 1000 years ago in 1017 AD. He was born in Sri Perumbudur in Tamil Nadu, India. He was a proponent of Vishishtadvaita.
That's really interesting. Can you talk a little bit more about what he did over the course of his life?
During his lifetime, he spread the message of equality among masses, preached that all were equal in front of God, and enforced rituals in many temples across India, including the famous Tirumala temple.
Wow, that promotion of equality is really important, especially in our world today. I'm glad you mentioned it. Is there a specific incident that proves his promotion of equality?
Well, we shall see an incident where Ramanujacharya was ready to even go to Naraka for the people.
Dear Kudatalwar in Dasarathi, there is a great guru called Goshti Punalu in Tirukushiyur. We need to learn the great secrets of Tirumantam from him. Let's go. Who is this great saint and where have you come from? He is the great Ramanujacharya and we are coming from Sri Rangam. We came here to visit Goshti Punalu. You came from Sri Rangam? That is way more than 200 kilometers from here. Why are you meeting Goshti Punalu? Ramanujacharya wants to learn the secrets of Thiramantra. It must be a great treasure of knowledge. O great Acharya, I am Ramanuja. I came to learn the secrets of Tiruvantam from you. Can you please teach me? I am busy. Please come again after a month. Why are you returning so early? Did you learn the secrets? No. Acharya is busy and didn't teach us. We are going back. It has been a month. Let's go to Tirukushiyur again. Ramanujacharya came again. Your determination to seek the knowledge is remarkable. O great Acharya, I came back to learn the secrets of Tirumantam from you. I am busy with other work. Please come later. You are coming back again? Did the Guru teach the secrets? No, we are not fortunate. If a great saint like you cannot learn, can we ever learn that great knowledge? Don't worry, whenever I learn it, I promise that I'll teach you all. Ramanuja and his disciples go back and forth like this for 17 times. Now, this is 18th time we are going to Tirukoshiyur. I hope we learn it at this time. O great Acharya. I came back to learn the secrets of Tirumantram from you. Ramanuja, I have tested you 17 times to check your interest in learning the greatest knowledge. I am convinced that you are a great seeker. I will tell you the secrets of Tirumantram, but you have to promise that you should never share this with others. I accept your command, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Please come over to the temple.
Oh my dear people, I have learned the secrets of Tirumantram. Now I am going to teach you that. Om Namo Narayanaya. Lord Vishnu is the supreme God and surrender to him unconditionally. Hey Ramanuja, what have you done? You broke the promise of keeping the knowledge secret. You will go to the darkest hell for this sin. Oh Guruji, what happens to the people who learn this knowledge? They all attain moksha. If all these people attain moksha and I am the only one going to hell for this work, I will happily go to Naraka. And all the credit for these people goes to you. Oh Ramanuja, you are so selfless now, so ignorant. From now on you will be called as Emperumunar, which means you are greater than me. Please accept my son, Tenkalvan, as your Sishya.
Again, I am at your service, Ramanujacharya.
From Module 1 in San Jose Center. They didn't learn as part of their Module 1 syllabus. They have put some extra hours to learn about Ramanujacharya, to learn about what great deeds he has done during his life. And when we came up with this idea of Ramanujacharya skit, all the kids got excited and they wanted to play all these characters, including the little one. And it is one of the great active events that happened in Ramanujacharya's story in history that explains the greatness of Ramanujacharya for the sake of the humanity. And I'm sure the kids will take inspiration from this great enactment here about Ramanujacharya and implement in their life and develop devotion towards the Vedic culture. Again, thank you all the kids for this great performance. Jai Shri Manarayana.
Dance performance wishing Mangalam to Lord Ramachandra, who fulfills all our wishes and is the husband of Sita, Janaka's daughter. This is a famous song by Bhadrachala Ramadasu, who was a great saint, ardent devotee of Rama. Our students will perform a dance that praises Rama for all his great qualities. By listening to this song and watching the dance performance, we can visualize Lord Rama himself in all his glory. For the grand finale, please give a huge round of applause for Arna Anirudh, Mahi Sumant, Ruma Gata, Ditya Tanvi Vishwa, Ananya Madhamushi, Anushka P. Sanjay, Sai Samanvita Madhab, Sai Samhita Madhab. Thank you.
Wow, what a performance. Let's give a big round of applause to all our teachers. I think they are. You can come down and come down and sit. Jai Shriman Narayana. Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha. Thank you so much, Veda, Vaibhav and Anakha for being wonderful hosts. We have thoroughly enjoyed every single moment of this evening. Let's give a big round of applause to all our children, to all our teachers, and to all our parents. Today, we have gathered here to celebrate another successful year of our Prajna program. Personally, both my children have gone through Prajna. Watching them, witnessing their journey, has deepened my appreciation for our Prajna program. The true pillars of our Prajna program are our Prajna teachers. Our teachers, they dedicate their weekends. You know, most of us work, so we will be very busy throughout the week and we look forward to our weekends, right? So what do we do? Over the weekends, we plan to go to the malls, or we look forward to the entertainment, or sit in front of the TVs, or we go to the restaurants, whatever. But our Prajna teachers, they dedicate their time preparing for the classes, and they take classes over the weekend, starting from Friday evening. So imagine how difficult it is. Imagine how passionate they are, right? So, to all Prajna teachers, my heartfelt thanks to you. Your work is not just a service. It is an act of love for our culture, love for our heritage, love for our future generations. Your tireless efforts have impacted the lives of every single child, every parent, and indeed the entire community. You are not merely teaching. You are creating the leaders of tomorrow. Let's give a big round of applause to all our Prajna teachers. To the parents here, thank you for trusting us with your precious ones. We hope you feel as proud as we are with our Prajna program. To the parents who are thinking to enroll your child in our program, in our Prajna program, please join us in this journey. We promise to provide a nurturing environment so that we can mold your child into a compassionate and a well-rounded individual. As we wrap up today's celebration, I am overwhelmed with gratitude. Looking forward for another exciting year of learning, growth and achievements. Jai Shriman Narayana. We would like to thank and acknowledge all the teachers and volunteers one more time. Let's invite them onto the stage. I'm going to call the names of our teachers. Artima ji from San Ramon. Madhu Swaminathan ji from Fremont. Manju Kolli ji from Fremont Mission. Arundhati ji from Fremont. Kalyan ji and Swati ji from San Jose. Thanks Bharati ji for teaching dance online. Shubha Varadan ji. Sri Krupa ji. Sreelata ji. Ramaswamy ji. Urmi, our high school volunteer. Priya Bhandari ji. Priya Bhatri ji, Rajalakshmi ji from Cupertino, Santosh ji, last but not least, our Prajna coordinators, Madhubala ji and Sreelakshmi ji. Let's give a big round of applause.
Jai Shivanarayana. Can I request all the Module 1 kids to come and stand next to your teacher? You know who is your teacher? So let us arrange ourselves like that, because this is the only time we got to meet the teachers and the kids together, and the parents can take pictures. Manjuji is our Bhagavad Gita Avadhanam teacher, and we have some inspiring Bhagavad Gita Avadhanam students also here. You have seen in couple of our performances where we did Vishnu Sahasranamam Avadhanam and Bhagavad Gita Avadhanam. So I know Manjuji will not have her students here because they are all online, and throughout USA we have this program, and so this is happening continuously year after year, and thank you for your service. So Atimaji, do you have all your San Roman kids with you? Okay, and Arundhati ji, and yeah, my San Jose kids and Kalyan ji. Yeah. Okay. One second. Kirtana Sridhar, Module 1. Modern one, Arundhati. Kirtana. Who is Kirtana? Jai Shivanarayana. Hello. I'm all the Module 1 students, Kirtana Sridhar and Maruti Vedula, Varad Madhabushi, Satish, Nandan Satish, Anushka Sanjay, Adya Elamanchili, Arul Singh, Dhirav Santosh, Advika Padmakar, Mayukha Madam, and Sarthik Suresh Murthy, Srinivas Varnekar, Shruti Nandagiri. Who is that? Jai Shivanarayana Shruti. Shruti here. Shruti Nandagiri. Sushen Anumanchapalli. Advit Raghu. Aryan Linga Magari. Sorry. Aryan. Aryan, Abhyan, yeah, sorry. Mugda. Jai Shivanarayana Mugda, are you here? All Module 1 students, please come on the stage. Pirsha Rapolu, Sahasra Vasireddy. Turn this side, hold your certificate like this, yes. Is Advika here? Advika is not here. RL also is not here. Module 1 student Adya also is not here. Evergreen only is here. Come this side. Come give all kids come this side. San Jose and come little more this side. Kalyan garu, మీ పిల్లలందరికీ ఉన్నాయి కదా. Tisha Sri Madhura Kavi, right? Yeah, Tisha Sri Madhura Kavi from San Jose. Antena? All Module students, please stand up. Everybody hold it properly. I think they deserve a round of applause. Yes. Thank you all. Now module 2. Please keep the certificate safely and go and sit in the front. You have to clap for your friends now. Go and sit down and clap.
All module 2 students and teacher Srilata Satyamurthy as the students who are done.
Mommy, where should I go? Here?
Anish Medicherla, is he here? Yeah, come to the middle. Sreelakshmi ji, come here. Abhay, where is Abhay? Okay. Arna. Sai Samanvita. Yeah, please give. So we only have these many module 2 kids. And give it to Sai.
One round of applause, please. Jai Shri Narayana.
Thank you, Jai Shri Narayana kids. Please go and sit down. Now, module 3 kids, whoever is there, please come onto the stage. Module 3. Srimeda and Srinidhi are from Las Vegas. Vasisht Gudla. Okay, good. Yashas Channa. He's not here. Sankalp Mukkamala. Go front man. Thank you. The teachers, please come. One picture. We'll take one picture. Come. Stand.
I got an empty certificate. You get it. Just hold it, hold it.
Mukta, Sanvi, Vidu. Is anyone here? Okay. This is all Kupatino Vishnu Sahasranamam. Okay. Keep giving them the certificates. Ananya. Sira Taluri. Aniruddha Badrinath. Ditya Tanvi Vishwa. Ditya. Ishan Krottapalli. Ruma Gaddam. Where is Ruma? Yeah, come to the center stage, everybody. All the kids come here. Sira Taluri and Venkata Sai Srinidhi. Come to the middle. You can run down. Yeah. Oh, Sreelakshmi certificate for Ruma, Sira. Sira and hold. This is the Vishnu Sahasranamam group. We have 3 more from actually online, but I think they already left. Yeah, please go and sit down. Now I request all the Bhagavad Gita students, there are 3 modules. Like chapter 1 and chapter 2, all the Bhagavad Gita students come onto the stage please with their teachers. So I am reading, there are a lot of Bhagavad Gita students. All Bhagavad Gita students please come on to the stage. Everybody please stand in a line so that we can take a nice picture, and then we will take a big group picture after this. This is the final module. Adrit, Anand, Hamsachari, Bhavya Anumolu, Ananya, Anirudh Badrinath. Oh, I think these are all Vishnu Sahasranam. Sorry about that. Hanish Acharla, Jayadira Anireddy, Sai Pratik, Sai Samhita Madam, Shriya Chincholi, Venkata Srinidhi, Vibha Geeta Krishnan, Vibhav Chincholi, Anaga Balaji, Mahi Sumant, Veda Geeta Krishnan. All of you please come little forward. Santoshi Reddy. Thank you. Standing one line, one single line. Come here. One single line. All of you. Yeah. And Urmi is our teacher assistant. Actually, Ramu Swami is one of our Bhagavad Gita teacher, and Urmi has been helping him with lot of dedication. And thank you, Urmi, for all your time. Yeah, this is the Bhagavad Gita student. Thank you. Can all the teachers please stay here? Can all the teachers join so that we can take a group picture? Please sit down.